Migos in the nighttime. Trap nigga with the chickens like Popeye. Money changing colors like tie-dye. I'm just tryna get it, I ain't tryna die. No. She got a big ol' on your booty, make the world cry. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry.
What's up, YouTube? If you don't know the name, it's Justin. For you new people out there, I appreciate you tuning in. I hope y'all have had a great week. I've had a subpar week, Phone busted, shattered to pieces. Gonna get that fixed tomorrow, but that's a different story. The thing that what baffles me on that one is the screen protector is fine. Not a thing happened to the screen protector. It's just there's 5 million cracks on the freaking phone that just bothers the living piss out of me. But like I said, I'm going to get that fixed tomorrow. Last week's podcast did way better than I thought it did. Last time I checked, it had 185 views. Way more than I thought it'd be. I thought it'd get like maybe 50 at max. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate the support and y'all watching. Alright, I've been told that last week was a little sloppy. Well, not sloppy, it was just everywhere. There was no organization or anything. So I do actually have a list this time, all the stuff I'm going to talk about. I tweeted if anything that you guys wanted, DM me and I'll talk about it. Got a couple DMs there. So yeah, first on the list is video games. This is where I'm gonna lose some of y'all, because most of y'all don't play video games. But if you know me, I'm a big video game head. That's actually the reason why most of my podcasts are so late. I spend most of my time playing video games. And I apologize for that. I promise y'all I'll start having these out way earlier on Sundays, because I know most of y'all have school and y'all don't want to be staying up late listening to me talking for 17 minutes again. I'll try to cut that down also. But let's jump right into video games. If you know me, you know that I play 2K a lot. 2K18 is by far the worst game ever. If you are listening to this, take it back. Don't ever play 2K. Let this be the last 2K you play. 2K has reportedly and repeatedly not fixed the problems that they've caused. They've released 8 or 9 patches alone already, when they were 8 last year for 2K17, which if they would have kept it the same would have been the best game ever, with the dual archetypes and stuff like that. I'm getting too deep in this, but anyways, 2K, terrible game. Don't buy it. Don't play it. This is the last 2K game I will ever buy. And you're hearing it here first. Never again. I recently bought Dragon Ball FighterZ. If you're big on Dragon Ball and stuff like that, most of you don't know what that is, but it's an anime show. It's very great. I advise you get into it, but the video game is just awesome. It's got a Street Fighter feel to it. It's 3-on-3 fighter modes. Go online. I'm currently 1-0. Get at me. But story mode's very solid. A little confusing, but solid. So I do recommend that. Recently got back on Madden. Madden's, oh God, I hate Madden. That's the cancer. Oh God, I hate Madden. So I'm just gonna leave that at that. As you guys do know, I tweeted not too long ago that I wanted a MacBook so I could give y'all the best editing and recording and stuff like that. So it'd be a whole lot easier, because last week it took me almost 2 hours to upload this to YouTube, and it was just awful. So I tweeted I wanted a MacBook. And this actually brings us to our next topic: scams, scammers. But yeah, I tweeted it, and not too long after that, I got a DM, which is weird because neither one of us follow each other. It was this girl talking about she wanted to sell her MacBook Pro for $300. I was like, hell, fire! I can't get a better deal than that. 2016. I was like, hell yeah. So discussions go along how to pay. So we finally agree on I pay half, and then she mails it and I get it. I pay the other half. That wasn't the case. Later down the line, she said her account was frozen, apparently, and she could not get the money. So she wanted me to send the rest of the money, and when she gets it, she'll send me the MacBook. I was like, get the fuck out my face. Something told me it was a scam to begin with, but I just didn't listen to it. I should have. So that $150 was gone. But luckily, thanks to the app, they recognize that she's a scammer already and canceled the transaction. When I went to confront her about it on Twitter, the moral of the story is don't buy shit from people on Twitter. But she repeated to call me a broke boy because I didn't want to spend $2,000 to buy a brand new MacBook. If that's what a broke boy is, then you damn right I'm a broke boy. And I called her a scammer, and she said that I had no education for calling her a scammer. That baffled me. I didn't know how to respond to that, so I just left that alone. Then she proceeded to say that I looked like a 7-Eleven worker. I'm guessing she says I look like a Muslim. I did not know how to take that, so I left her alone. That baffled me also. I was like, damn, do I really look Muslim? And then I looked in the mirror. I said, no, just ugly. But yeah, just so you know, I will be getting my money back here soon. I've talked to several people over there, and they are sending my money back. So pretty happy about that, because, man, I'd never done anything wrong to anybody. I just a nigga looking for a MacBook so I could please all y'all. But yeah, that's how my week was going. Getting scammed. Like, what purpose, what satisfaction do you get taking hard-earned money from people who work their asses off for that money? What satisfaction do you get just taking their money like it's nothing? I don't understand. There's so many cold and heartless people out there. It's ridiculous. People who just mooch off people. They're leeches, dependent on people, take other people for granted, shit like that. Let me stop, because this is getting a little deep and dark. This is meant to be funny and shit like that. I probably haven't made any of you laugh so far, so I apologize for getting too personal and deep. Next topic is movies. Recently, this movie called Shape of Water came out. It is a love story with a twist. This girl is mute, and mute meaning she can't talk. She had her voice box cut out her throat when she was young. A little sad, shit like that. Just imagine, motherfuckers just snip. You ain't talking no more. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's fucked up. But yeah, she works at this secret government base, and she's a cleaning lady. she happens to stumble across one of their creatures. It's like a damn Aquaman type some bitch. Motherfucker's like 7 foot tall. And it's a fish. She falls in love with him. And at the end, she becomes a fish. People hate, the people that have seen it, they said they hate it. I'm not a fan of love stories, but I love that movie. Mainly because it had a freaking 7 foot tall walking fish. Because I'm a very, nerd when it comes to science and stuff like that, superheroes and shit like that. But it's a 7 foot talking, well, he didn't talk, made weird screeching sounds, but a 7 foot fish that could fuck. Yeah, you heard me. Good movie, I recommend it. Bit weird though, just a tad bit weird. Next, this is one of not fans, but one of my Twitter things, DMs. It says favorite dog and why. That's tough, cause I love dogs. I love all kinds of dogs, except little chihuahuas. They some ugly little bastards. Like Willie Jones says, those are the worst dogs to get bit by. If you haven't seen Friday or any of the Friday series, I highly recommend you go see them. But if I had to be a dog, I would probably either be a Corgi or a Golden Retriever or a Saint Bernard or German Shepherd. Yeah, either one of them. Because for one, Corgis have the shortest legs and they're so fluffy and they just waddle everywhere they go. Like, who wouldn't want a Corgi? They're so freaking cute. They look like loaves of bread. Golden Retriever, it's a Golden Retriever. No description needed on why you'd want to be one. Same with a German Shepherd. But a Saint Bernard, that's a big old fluffy dog that slobbers. If you've never seen Beethoven, that's what a Saint Bernard is. Best dog ever. I used to have one when I was little. I loved that dog. She was big and fat. Oh God, I loved her. Devastated when I had to get rid of her though. Oh, bitch ass mama made me get rid of her. Sorry, didn't mean to call my mama a bitch. But when you're 12 years old, not 12, when you're 15 years old, and yeah, you're losing your best friend, I mean, you'll call your mom. You'll call your mom that. I do have a quote for y'all. This is some real shit. Some real personal, deep shit. The quote is, you know fake love from real love. Don't get distracted. That quote, literally, the second I heard it, I was like, damn, that's some deep shit. That's some deep shit. Like, people will get cheated on and go back to the person that cheated on them with, like, what? Come on now, have more respect for yourself. People break up with their boyfriends or girlfriends just to get with them, just get back with them 2 days later. Motherfucker, what was the point? You could have just stayed together or stayed broken up. We don't give a damn. We just don't want to see you posting pictures talking about back at it again or you thought it was over. Get the fuck out my face with that bullshit. That shit pisses me off. I appreciate everybody who's giving me advice on last week's podcast, feedback for this one's greatly appreciated. This one, it's not as funny as I hoped it'd be. It's more of a serious one. I'm kind of glad it's serious. I want you guys to know that I can be serious if need be, because I don't want to just be known as that goofy guy that can't take shit seriously and talk about a straight subject. But I'm pretty happy with this one. Like I said, I'll have a webcam here soon, probably next week. If that means I have to use the webcam on my computer, I'm fine with that. Still gonna try to get a MacBook if I don't get scammed again. When a nigga get his taxes in, you know what I'm saying? Tax money, boy, best thing ever. Best thing ever. I'm ready to file. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful week, and may God be with you always. Y'all have a good night.